I'll try to do that. The spirit of it.
As a way of protecting democracy and national unity, government through the Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs has proposed a constitutional reform framework to strengthen electoral reforms in order to achieve free, fair and credible elections.
Over the years, the glue that brings us together has weakened. We need to strengthen that glue through constitutional renewal, because the Constitution is what gives us the processes through which we make decisions. That can happen in a Constitutional Review Commission. I believe that before the end of next month, I'll be taking a paper to Cabinet proposing that we set up a Constitutional Review Commission.
The proposed constitution reforms include reviewing the appointment of electoral commissioners, reinstating the presidential term limits, devolution, and peaceful presidential transition of power.
We have got issues of the role of the military. We have got the issue of term limits. Some Ugandans want us to restore the 5-year term limits twice for any elected leader. There are those who say they are so tired of politicians who lie and cling to power. They propose that we should go the Mexican way. You give a long term, 6 or 7 years, 1 term maximum. Anybody, however good you are. All these are proposals that we already have.
The government chief whip David Hamson Obwari affirmed government's commitment toward supporting the proposed constitutional reforms.
This particular dialogue, which has started today, for me, it is in the right direction. And we commit that we are willing to listen and support any constitutional reform process, provided it is inclusive, it is participatory, and for the peace, development, and good governance of Uganda. And a reasonable man or woman would support that process.
Experts, however, urge that Uganda's constitution laws are sufficient to carry out credible elections, but the problem lies in its implementations.
You need a process that decentralizes the management of elections. You don't want a constitution that tells you that there is a Constitutional Review Commission in Kampala. It is the one which determines if you are from Chigezi, from Bunyoro, from Karamoja, wherever, that someone in Kampala is the one who tells you how to vote, where to vote, and even comes to manage the elections. So you need a process that is able to reorganize the way we do business.
Maybe we should go the Gambia way of marble, because it is not a matter of absence of laws. It is a character question.
The continued involvement of security in the electoral process still poses a significant threat to democracy and elections in Uganda.
We need behavioral change by the actors. We need implementation, even of the existing laws. For instance, how do you explain any candidate going to for a radio talk show and then somebody stops him or her? You need some legal reforms in order for that to be actualized. We need a human rights heart.
Sada Mubale, UBC News, Kampala.